So we're entering onto the freeway now. We're in an 80 zone. The car dearly wants to get over, but right now it's a solid line. And off it goes. So it's maxing out in hurry mode at about 6 over, which is good. It's actually more than I've seen it do over in hurry mode. Yeah, it feels like it just hit a bit of an artificial 5 kilometre limit there. I was actually much happier with the 86, 87, but it seems to be a thing that's happening with FSD. Yeah. Jump back in, jump back out. Maybe wasn't necessary there, but we've now hit the 110k zone, so it's going really well. Yeah, there is a bit of comment on that in this version of FSD, in that it is a little bit lane happy. It likes to jump in and out of lanes. I'm not unhappy with that at this stage. I think it's actually pretty good road courtesy to actually stay out of the right lane if you're not actually, doing the maximum speeds or more. So, yeah, reasonably happy with that. FSD jumping back into the left lane has just given this car here the ability to go past us. So that's totally what I would be doing if I was manually driving, and the car's now jumping back out, which is great. It hasn't recognised the 110k zone on the display, but interestingly, the AI knows that it's I assume that the AI knows that it's a 110 zone because it's going at about 5 over, which seems to be the default limit for hurry in Australia. So we're going along pretty well here. I would probably give this truck some room, but given that there's a lane free to the right if I was manually driving. But, FSD is going okay there. Yeah, so 14.3.3 of FSD has copped some criticism. I've done some country driving with it. I found a couple of issues which ironically aren't actually happening anymore. Or at least so far this drive. The first major issue that I had with FSD 14.3.3 was that it wasn't recognising 110 zones. I had a drive from the central west of New South Wales back to Sydney a couple of weeks ago when FSD was pretty new, and it was doing that. It wasn't recognising the 110 limit. But unlike what's happening now, it was also driving at 105, like the computer actually thought that it really was in a 110 zone. So it seems to me that they have fixed something. Now, I don't know whether that's the map fix that's changed things. We're over to the slow lane there. I might not have done that, but it's not an invalid move. Yeah, the difference from a few weeks ago is that, well, number one, we're detecting the limit now on the display, which is good, and we're actually going in hurry at a couple of Ks over the limit. So the car's going really well. The only difference to my personal driving here is I might have actually sort of stayed in the middle lane, because you can get quite slow traffic in left lanes, really slow moving trucks and things like that, which mean that if you're doing a good clip, you might actually end up pretty quickly into a sort of rapid slowdown or even an emergency braking situation. But the car's really going for it here, which I love. It's doing the two things that it didn't do for me the other week on the open road. It's picking up the speed zone, and it's actually driving at the speed zone too, given the hurry offset. I would love hurry to go a little bit more to be honest, this is the top mode. I think 10% offset for top speed would be actually better than the fixed 5 km/h offset. Now, I would not have necessarily done that. Yeah, it's going a little rogue. Or is it? Oh, it's my exit. Ha! Wow, good. I'm glad it actually hit the exit there. So I thought that the car was going a little bit rogue and going to try and shoot up the left lane. It wasn't doing that at all. It was actually just following its navigation. So that's my fault there. No knock on the car. That was really good. So what happened on the freeway there? It did really well. It did want to jump into left lanes, but as far as I'm concerned, that's fine. That's kind of what you should be doing in that situation. A bit of a look around the corner. Yeah, all good. Yeah, you should be using the left lane if you're not overtaking, in my mind. So really no complaints there at all. It did really well.